Hi everyone! Welcome to my little video. So today we're going to be doing a bit of drama and we're going to be acting out the story of the gingerbread boy. Now hopefully you all know that story. If not, you will by the end of this. So first things first, if you haven't already, go to Sam's warm-up video, which should be here as well, and have a go at doing that with your grown-ups. There'll be lots of stretches and things to warm your body up and get your voices ready to do a bit of drama work. Okay, now first of all we're going to collect a few props or maybe make some. Now we need a little gingerbread boy. Now you can do this in a few ways. Either you can do what I've done, which is that you can draw a little gingerbread boy and you can cut him out and you can decorate him and you can give him buttons and eyes, a nose and a mouth. Or you can print one out and do the same, or you could use a little teddy, or you could use a little toy to stand in for a gingerbread man, okay? But you're going to need one of these, okay? The next thing is we need something to turn you into the little old woman who is the person who makes the gingerbread boy. So for that, maybe you might have an apron that you could use. I've got my son's one here, so you could wear an apron for her, okay? Or maybe some glasses, if you could borrow these off of someone, must ask though. Perch on the end of your nose, yes, to be the old lady. Or maybe just a little blanket piece of material that could go around your shoulders, make a bit of a shawl for you to be the old lady, okay? Now, so you might want to pause the video so that you can go and collect something like this. You don't need to have all the things, just a piece of clothing, a piece of material, some glasses, something to make you feel a bit different when you're playing the lady, okay? And the other thing that I'd like you to get, so this is the last thing, is a piece of material that you can use to as the fox's tail. So any old piece of material, but it would be lovely if it was orange, if you happened to have one. I'm just using this old t-shirt, which I've sort of folded in half here, and you can very cleverly tuck it down your trousers and it can make a bit of a tail for you, okay, for the fox. So go and gather those things now. You might want to pause the video and go and collect them up, and you can then take as long as you want and you can come and join me here, okay? So first things first then. If we're ready, we are going to start off as being the little old lady or little old man. You could be a little old man instead, that would be fine. Okay, so get yourself ready in whatever it is you've got, your costume. Okay, I'm getting my cloak on, my little shawl on. Okay, right. Now, the story starts. There was a little old lady and she was very, very lonely. And she wished that she had children around the house again. She used to have a little boy, but he'd all grown up now, and she wished that she could see a little boy pattering around her house again. But she was far too old for all that, so she was a bit sad. So can we see your sad and your lonely faces for me? Okay, and then she had a wonderful idea. So let's see on your face that you have this great idea. And the idea is that you could make yourself a gingerbread boy out of the things you've got in your cupboard. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? A lovely little boy to call your own made of gingerbread. Okay, so what she has to do first is she has to get all the ingredients and she has to mix them up in a big bowl. So gather yourself a big bowl, so you just can mime it for me. So just pretend you've got it and pop it down on your surface in front of you. That's it. Right, now what things do we need to make a gingerbread boy? Now I want you to think about this. What things do we need? Flour. Yes, okay, so you want to get some flour, pour it into your bowl. Okay, what other things might you need? I might need some golden syrup. Yes, okay, so get that for me. So you're going to mime taking it off of your shelf and trying to open it. These are a bit fiddly to open, these, aren't they? Okay, get the lid off. There we go. little spoon and scoop some out. Now it's very sticky, so I want to see you trying to get it off your spoon. Okay, so whoop, it's sort of dripping a bit, and pour it into your bowl. Lovely, there we go. All right, and then you can put some other ingredients in there. So I want you to have a look on your shelves. Be the old lady or the old man now, looking on your shelves and get your ingredients and pop it in there. That's it. Or you might need to scoop it out. You see you acting, scooping it out, putting it into your bowl. That's it, trying to get it off your spoon. Lovely. Okay, now you need to mix it all up with your hands. Let's see everyone mixing it up. So using your hands to really squeeze it all together. That's it, lovely. Okay. Now when she'd done that, she put the bowl to one side and she had her dough and she had to roll it out. So she got her big rolling pin. Let's see you miming that. And rolling it all out. So there you go. I don't know if you've done this with Play-Doh. Okay, so we're rolling it all out there. And then she used a little cutter and she cut out the shape of a gingerbread boy. So this is where you're going to need your little gingerbread man, okay? I've cut him out. Now pop him on your tray and we're going to pop him into the oven. So she put him into the oven, she turned it up, and now she had to wait until he was baked. So she went about her time and she maybe sat and read her newspaper, okay? So sit and read your newspaper, or perhaps she needed to get on with a bit of washing up because she's made a bit of a mess doing that. Actually, I better do that. So I'm going to give my table a bit of a scrub. So, yeah, you go ahead and you make sure your house is clean too. Yep, scrub that table. Lovely. Very nice. Ding! Aha! And the little gingerbread boy was baked. So the old lady went to the oven and she opened the oven door. But when she did, the little gingerbread boy did not just lie there, he jumped off the baking tray. The little old lady was so shocked. I want to see your shocked expressions, everyone. She was so shocked. She didn't know what to think of it. She'd never seen a little gingerbread boy come to life before. And he ran straight across the kitchen floor and out of the back door and into the garden. Oh, come back, come back, she shouted. Let's hear you shouting for the gingerbread boy. And he's got to run off. Okay, we're shouting for him. Come back, come back. But the gingerbread boy wouldn't listen. Okay, so we can now take off all of our little old lady or little old man costume. And we now have the little gingerbread man. Now, he was a very cheeky gingerbread man, okay? And I think that he's got a bit of a squeaky voice. So you can have a think for yourselves. What sort of a voice does he have? I think he has got a bit of a squeaky voice, actually. And he's very cheeky. All right, he's a bit naughty, isn't he? So he ran off from the old lady and he shouted, Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. And he ran off. Okay. He ran across a field, over a stile, into a next field, and he came across a cow. Now, we are going to be the cow, okay? So can everyone make themselves into a cow? So I've got my horns like this, okay? Now, this cow has been in this field a long time, okay? Chewing the grass. So can I see you chewing the grass, please? And it's very boring. It's very boring and bland, this grass. So you're not very impressed about it. Okay, so let's see that as well. Very bored. And all of a sudden, the cow sees the gingerbread boy. Okay, now the cow has a bit of a different voice, okay? Can you do a nice moo for me? Moo. Okay, can we do a bit of a mooey voice? A voice that sounds a bit like a moo, perhaps, yeah? So the cow sees the gingerbread boy and the cow says, Moo! Stop, gingerbread boy, I'm hungry. Can I have a little nibble? You all have a go at that, doing a little cow's voice. And the gingerbread boy isn't interested in being eaten by a cow. So the gingerbread boy says, I've run away from a lady and I'll run away from you too. And then he started to run and he shouted behind him, smiling in his cheeky little way as he did, Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. And he ran off. Now the gingerbread boy then came to another field, and in this field was a horse. Now the horse was standing there all elegantly, but it was a quite hot day, so it was very hot in the sun and was getting pestered by flies. Okay, so can we see you sort of being pestered by a fly and getting annoyed by it? And can you do horsey lips? Nice, okay. Now the little gingerbread boy spotted the horse and the horse spotted the boy. So let's see you spot him. So first of all, you're just there minding your own business. Neigh! Can you do a nice neigh for us for a horse? Okay. And he sees the gingerbread boy. He says, Gingerbread boy, stop! I'm hungry. I haven't had any lunch. Neigh! But the gingerbread boy isn't interested in being eaten by a horse. So he very cheekily runs off as fast as he can. And he says, I've run away from an old woman. And I've run away from a cow. And I'll run away from you too. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. And he runs away. And the little gingerbread boy then runs into a pig. Now there's a pig, so we can put your fist like this over your nose, okay? This is the sign language for a pig, okay? Do a nice pig snort for us. Now pigs have got a very good sense of smell, so he's busy snuffling around looking for some food. He's not got anything that smells very good there, but he's snuffling around in the ground. So let's see you all doing that. And all of a sudden, the pig smells something really good. And he puts his snout up in the air and he smells the gingerbread boy. Oh, you smell really good. I really want to eat you. Come here. But the gingerbread boy is not interested in being eaten by a pig. And so he says, I've run away from a little old woman and I've run away from a cow. I've run away from a horse and I'll run away from you too. And he runs off, calling behind him, Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Okay, now everyone else is still running after him. So our pig, so let's see our pig running. And our horse, running after him as well. And our cow, moo, running after them as well. And our little old lady. Oh, she's had a very, very long run so far. She's getting very tired out. Okay, so you can put your thing back on. Wait, wait, little gingerbread boy, wait. You're running after him as well, okay? The little gingerbread boy keeps running. Now, the gingerbread boy comes to a river and he can't cross the river because otherwise he'll get wet, and gingerbread can't get wet, otherwise what's going to happen to it? So he stood there on the edge of the river wondering what to do. When all of a sudden, out of the bushes came a fox. Okay, now this is the time you can get your tail, whatever you've decided to make your tail out of. Okay, you can pop that into the back of your trousers to make your tail. Okay, now you're now going to be the fox. Now the fox is very cunning. Okay, he has seen everything that has gone on with the gingerbread boy. He's seen him running away and he's seen everyone chasing him. And he is very clever about it. Hello, sweet little gingerbread boy, says the fox in a very silky, welcoming voice. So let's hear your lovely, silky, welcoming fox voice. Say, hello, sweet little gingerbread boy. Very nice, okay. And obviously Gingerbread Boy is very worried because he thinks the fox is going to eat him. But the fox says, don't worry, there's nothing to worry about, Gingerbread Boy. I'm not going to eat you. I've had a very big breakfast. I had a hen and some scraps. I am very full up. So let's see you all looking really satisfied and like you're full up and you couldn't eat another thing. Then he notices the Gingerbread Boy is looking at the river and he's a bit unsure. Now I've put a bit of a sad face look on the back of my Gingerbread Boy. Can you see? Gingerbread Boy's not happy because all these people are coming. Sad Gingerbread Boy. Okay. And the fox notices this is a good opportunity. Gingerbread Boy, would you like to cross the river? Of course I would like to cross the river, said the Gingerbread Boy. Well, how about I take you across? You could jump onto my tail and I would swim across the river and you could get off on the other side and you'd be fine and no one would catch you. And the Gingerbread Boy thought this was a great idea. So the Gingerbread Boy, reassured by the fox's promise that he wasn't hungry, jumped onto the fox's tail. And the fox began to swim across the river. So you can just start to swim for me. Start to swim around the room with your little gingerbread boy on your tail. Swimming around. Okay. And as the fox got part way across the river, he said to the gingerbread boy, "Oh, gingerbread boy, my tail is starting to sink in the water. I think you should jump onto my back so you can stay dry." And the gingerbread boy did as he asked. He jumped up onto the fox's back. And the fox carried on swimming, so swim a bit further. And as he got a little bit further, the fox said, "My back is beginning to sink, Gingerbread Boy. Jump up onto my nose so that you won't get wet." And so the Gingerbread Boy jumped up onto the fox's nose. And the Gingerbread Boy stayed there and the fox swam across. And as he got to the other side, the fox flicked back his head and the Gingerbread Boy fell into his mouth. And the fox went snap and he ate a quarter of him. And the fox went snap again and he ate a half of him. And the fox went snap again. And the Gingerbread Boy was no more. Because the Gingerbread Boy had been fast enough for the woman, fast enough for the cow, fast enough for the horse, fast enough for the pig, but not fast enough for the sly old fox. Now, I hope you've had a really nice time doing that. You might be able to hear that scratching noise. It's not a fox in my room, it's actually my cat trying to get in. Hopefully you've had a nice time doing that. And maybe now you could put on a little performance of your own. You could do it with all cutouts like this. Or you could, if you've got brothers and sisters, you could all play the different roles and you could all dress up in the different costumes. Or, a bit like I've sort of done for you, you could do a one-person show and you can change your costume for each different character and you could put on a performance for your family. Also, if you manage to get hold of any, I know it's a bit difficult at the moment, you could make some gingerbread men, some real ones, with your family. That would be nice with their help. Or you could do some decorating of some gingerbread cutouts like I have here. So this was quite useful actually, having a smiley face on one side and then a sad face on the other, because then you can change him over when he's not feeling quite so happy. I hope you're all well and you're looking after yourselves, and I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll probably post another one soon.